Hey guys, how we doing? So we're back on another video from Mother's Basement, and a couple of you were asking for a reaction to this one, and I thought, why not? This is The Magic of Monster Girls Halloween Special, a week after Halloween! Oh well, what are you gonna do? Let's get into this.
As an anime YouTuber, I'm faced with a
Perfect
bit of a
Blue.
dilemma when Halloween
Good
rolls
film.
around every
Good
year.
film.
I love horror, and I love to have an excuse to talk about horror, but
Yeah.
anime just doesn't do scary.
No, I guess it doesn't really.
While a lot of anime incorporate creepy, disturbing, and gory imagery,
Yeah.
a few manage to
Elfen
be
Lied.
genuinely spooky on anywhere near the same level as Japanese live-action cinema and games.
That's weird.
But there is one other glorious Halloween tradition that anime indulges in and exemplifies better than perhaps any other form of media.
Yeah?
Taking scary
Go
things
Whistler!
and making them needlessly sexy.
But Tunnel's
So
reincarnated
today,
as
on
Lamb.
the eve of All Hallows Eve, instead of talking your ear off about
School Lives.
Shiki, School Live, or
Right.
Yami Shiba,
There's a live-action film of that
time
coming out.
over, I'd like to pay tribute to my favorite ongoing trend in the waifu market,
Right.
the rise of monster girls.
Zombieland Saga! Cool. Okay.
Inhuman waifus aren't exactly new to anime. Depending
No.
on how far you want to stretch your definitions, the second harem
Tenchi
anime
Muyo!
ever, Tenchi Muyo, has a cast
What a show.
comprised entirely of aliens.
They're
But
aliens.
they mostly look human,
Yeah.
and there's basically no question of whether or not they and the human Tenchi are compatible. I'm
Right,
saying
definitely.
they've got great screen chemistry. And vagina. That's kind of been the prevailing trend in anime for, well, basically forever. Be they demons, angels, gorillas, cat girls, or goddamn vampires, until recently, just about every monster girl in
I see.
anime has had a normal human body. Or, well, the sexually exaggerated anime equivalent of a normal human body anyway.
Right.
Their inhuman parts, from wings to tails to ears and horns, were restricted exclusively to minor
What
characteristics.
the bloody hell is that?
This lets these anime avoid having to deal with the Philip J. Fry paradox.
Why couldn't she be the other kind of mermaid, with the fish part on top and the lady part on the bottom?
And while that might
That's
seem
funny.
like creative cowardice, you gotta remember the anime industry has long had its hands full answering other tough questions. Like,
Right.
does being really into cat girls make me, a random, non-specific weeaboo, a furry? If not, where do we draw the line? The standard cat ears
Funny.
and tail that we see on the girls of, say, Cat Planet cuties don't bother most folks, but many would say that the fuzzier cat girls of
Escaflowne.
Escaflowne cross a line. But then you've got Felicia from Darkstalkers, who many would argue isn't a furry, despite having
Right.
cat paws and fur all over her body that she, I guess, shaves or waxes into the shape of a bikini. But underneath that, she's got undeniably human skin. That's weird. And on the other hand, bunny girls are less
Yay!
contentious and more widely
Rascal
accepted.
does
But
not
then
dream
the
of bunny girls
Viera
empire.
from Final Fantasy are clearly... Okay, look, I've got a whole dissertation written up on this, but that's not the subject
Amazing.
of today's video. The point is, with anime's greatest minds already occupied, we needed a brave auteur, a pioneering perv, to shake up the status quo and give us some good damn monster girls. Enter Inui Takemaru, who, inspired by a weird boner that he got while watching the first episode of Inuyasha, decided to confront that problem head-on and finally give us an answer to the paradox. As long as there's titties, who
Don't matter.
cares?
Yeah.
The monumental success of his 2012 manga, Everyday Life with Monster Girls, and the subsequent anime adaptation, proved his theory right,
Oh,
spawned
God.
enough copycats to essentially
give it
create a whole
boobs.
subgenre, and paved the way for future
That works.
ecchi and moe anime to get weird. Well,
Right.
weirder. Since
Oh, God.
Monster Musume made its splash, waifu concepts have gotten more and more adventurous.
Some of
We're
those are
seeing horse girls that dodge the Fry paradox and horse girls that tackle it head on.
Okay.
Vampires, werewolves, Dullahans, and zombies are getting cuter and cuter, and seeing more spotlight, literally, in some cases.
Yes.
Heck, even goblins are getting sexy.
Yeah, they
To
did
be
that,
fair,
didn't they?
nothing since has really gotten quite as weird as Monster Musume, which
No.
places about as much emphasis on the potential of things like Mia's tail, Rachnia's webs and legs, and Sue's gelatinous body as it does on other more conventional assets. And
Yeah.
that's probably for the best, honestly. The well of comedy that can be drawn from stuff like the
What
ludicrously
the blood?
dangerous prospect
hell?
of cuddling with a Lamia would run dry pretty fast if too many series were tackling it. And the more creative uses for monster body parts are probably better left to the imaginations of independent manga artists.
Yeah.
And it's not like Monster Girls series need to be
Dragon Maid.
wildly out there with their designs to be fun. Dragon Maid's girls aren't that much different from your standard kimono Mimi, just with horns instead of ears, and that shows
Oh,
a
she's a
blast.
good-
And Jitsuwa Watashiwa, which dropped the same season as Monster Musume, finds plenty of comedy in the unique problems faced by vampires, werewolves, and tiny aliens using robot bodies to blend in at Japanese high schools.
Yeah.
The show's just kind of all around delightful, and I highly recommend watching.
Does
it.
seem
Yeah,
pretty
already.
cool.
And there's room to break away from comedy using either kind of design, like how A Centaur's Life smuggled a surprisingly nuanced discussion of racism and politics into
Huh.
what seems like a cute slice of life manga, or how Demi-chan wa Kataritai smuggles a surprisingly nuanced discussion about disabilities and prejudice into what seems like a cute slice of life. Okay, maybe the focus is a little bit narrow, but it's still neat to see artists and writers finding ways to say something with their Monster Girl characters instead of just using them to fuel endless fan service
Yeah.
and slapstick comedy. Not that there's anything wrong with fan service and slapstick comedy, but I think a big part of the appeal of Monster Girls and the reason that they're getting more and more popular is that they offer a much-needed alternative to, or at least escalation of, standard moe and ecchi character designs and tropes. So when a Monster Girl show falls back on cliched formula and plays out like, say, a generic Love Hina clone from the 90s, it's hard not to feel just a little disappointed. Monster Girls aren't just popping up in harem, romance, and moe slice-of-life stories, though. They're becoming increasingly
Darling
prevalent
Frags.
across a variety of genres, even in
Love
the
that anime.
bedrock of the anime industry, the
My anime.
Shonen Battle series. Do you really think it's just a coincidence that the single hottest shonen property right now, My Hero Academia, has a cast increasingly packed with Monster Girls?
Oh.
Probably. But there's no
I know, yeah,
denying
I never really
the
thought
show's
about that.
hottest waifus are also some of its most popular.
part of the
Pink-skinned, acid-secreting, antenna-having alien queen Mina Ashido and the adorable half-frog, half-cinnamon
so
roll
cool.
Froppy are fan favorites. And okay, it's arguable whether or not invisibility actually counts as a monster trait, but if you're going by classic
Well,
Universal film classifications,
I was gonna say,
it
yeah.
absolutely does.
Yeah.
And either way, Toru is best girl.
Best girl.
And then there's Himiko Toga, who's basically just a moe-ified slasher movie villain. And that's just the students. In the pro-hero world, we've got the Medusa-like Uwabami, the
Oh,
giantess Mount Lady,
Yeah.
and the recently introduced rabbit hero Miruko in the manga,
Oh.
who are all absolute
Cool.
snacks. It's
Cool.
not the focus of the show, but My Hero's superpowered world allows Kohei Horikoshi to create a much broader range of designs than
True.
was possible in shonen anime of the past. And that variety, coupled with the fact that his female characters are actually well written and three-dimensional, makes the show a waifu goldmine. Isekai anime have also gotten into the Monster Girl game. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many isekai anime that it would be weirder if they hadn't, but
Yeah.
some of the most popular mainstream isekai series out there
Oh, but,
have been pushing boundaries in the field, like Overlord, which counts among its waifu ranks a
Shelty.
vampire of the genuinely ooky spooky undead variety, a monstrous succubus, and the world's most moe salamander. Not to
Oh, yeah,
mention
that
a
was
squad
weird.
of maids comprised of a
That was a
werewolf,
sex scene.
Dullahan, a doppelganger, a robot, a slime girl, and a giant spider that uses a combination of smaller bugs and human body parts to pretend to be a person.
Yeah.
She's the cutest one.
Too
Okay,
weird. No,
second
she's not.
cutest, because obviously Hamusuke is best girl. But isekai anime don't even have to go that far out there for me to appreciate it.
No.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime
Such a good
doesn't
anime!
do that much to break away from your bog standard RPG tropes. It's still got its fair share of sexy elf girls.
Yeah, it does.
But it's also got some sexy goblin
Goblins.
girls, goblinas, technically, and most importantly, though they've only showed up in the OP so far, Oni girls, which
They
are
look
close to
cool.
the best thing about being a
I can't wait
anime
for this shit.
fan.
Like, I'm loving it
used to
already,
be
but I
that
can't wait
good
for it to
Oni
start introducing this
waifus
stuff.
were few and far between in anime. You had the lovable Lum from Rumiko Takahashi's classic Urusei Yatsura, and well, she was basically it. Despite the inherent appeal of their cute little horns and the potential of the whole nothing but a loincloth style, anime hasn't really done much with Oni girls until recently. Again, a lot of the credit is probably owed to Monster Musume for giving us Tionishia, an Oni girl who can pull off both flowing dresses and combat armor with equal panache, and who holds a special place in my heart because at 7'5", she's one of the only waifus in anime who's almost tall enough for me. And since Monster Monster Musume introduced her, Oni girls have slowly been on the rise. But slowly is the operative word here. Despite being set in Jigoku, even Hozuki no Reitetsu is distressingly light on cute Oni girls, though
Right.
Peach Maki makes an argument for quality over
I totally know what
quantity.
you're talking about
And
right
other
now.
examples have come at a slow trickle. ReZero, of course,
ReZero.
is Ram, a cute pink-haired Oni girl with a sardonic attitude,
Oh.
along with... Nope, can't remember anyone else. Things have really picked up in 2018.
Ah.
Trigger, pioneers that they are in the waifu field, tested the
Kill a
waters
Kill.
with the red Oni, blue Oni dynamic of Ryuko and Satsuki back in 2013's Kill la Kill. And their market research bore fruit
Darling
this
in
year
the
with the creation of
Franxx.
Zero 2 for Darling in the Franxx.
Oh, I loved it.
She may be a spaceship and she may have had her entire personality scrubbed away in the last 10 episodes, but she's got them horns, she looks good in a plug suit, and her little red-skinned
Oh,
kid form
so
is
cute.
like 20 out of 10 adorable.
Yep.
With Zero 2's waifu status being pretty much the only thing in the series that actually survived the Verm incident, and her character merch still selling like hotcakes, I'm hopeful that she will encourage more anime producers to jump on this particular bandwagon.
Hell yeah.
Because more Oni girls can only be a good thing.
So cute.
I swear that's not the only reason that I'm pushing Reincarnated as a Slime so hard, but if it makes a lot of money and I get half a dozen Oni girl figures to put on my shelf, I'm not going to complain.
Boom.
And just this year, we've had 2 Monster Girl Idol series in Uma Musume, Pretty Derby, which had 1,000 times more production value and heart than I ever expected from a mobile game license,
All
and
right.
Zombieland Saga.
Zombieland Saga.
Well, okay, Uma Musume is more of a sports idol hybrid, and more to the point, it restricts the horse elements of its characters to ears, tails, and scary, powerful leg muscles. So it's not like it's making a huge leap from what idol fans already like.
Right.
Zombieland Saga is a more straightforward idol show,
So good.
but it's also not afraid to say that, yeah, those girls have green mottled skin. Yeah, their body parts frequently fall off.
Yeah.
And yeah, they almost certainly smell like dirty, rotting corpses. And you know what? You think they're adorable anyway.
Yeah.
Because they are. Especially the legendary Yamada Tai. And if you could, you would absolutely be at their concerts right now, waving those, like, stick things. Okay, in case what I just said didn't make it obvious, Zombieland Saga is the first proper idol anime that I've ever watched for more than a few episodes.
Right.
And part of that's because I appreciate its brutal satire
It's
of
so
the idol
funny.
industry, but I also unironically love the girls' personalities,
Yeah,
and
the
the way
girls.
that their zombified nature both enhances and subverts the show's standard idol series antics. And that's kind of making me like standard idol series antics. I've had basically zero in idol shows for the entirety of my life as an anime fan, but after watching Zombieland Saga, just between you and me, I'm kind of interested in maybe watching some Love Live, or Idolmaster, or something. They sucked me in with the promise of quirky black comedy and cute monster girls, and gave me a legit craving for more shows about cute girls singing and supporting each
Okay,
other.
it's not really done
I
that to
think that's
me,
the
but,
magic
you know.
of monster girls. There's something about them that's just innately appealing and intriguing. They add a bit of spice to things that can, on the
Excuse me.
surface, seem a bit bland and overdone. And like the best spices, when applied properly, they can draw out and enhance the natural flavors that make those things
Like when I make
good
my
in the
noodles
first
and I add
place,
some
giving you
habanero
an
sauce.
appreciation for a new
Fantastic.
kind of food. This is a very tortured metaphor.
Yes, it
but
is.
mainly, I think it's that they're really cute and most anime fans are really weird.
Yes.
This video was sponsored by Netmarble and their game Knights Chronicle.
What is
Knights
this?
Chronicle is a turn-based JRPG for mobile phones built around rock, paper, scissors style elemental affinities and attack
Okay.
commands that rely on cooldowns rather than standard mana points. Missions play out as multi-battle gauntlets, so you need to manage resources and time your abilities strategically if you want to do well. You can bring
Cool.
friends in to fight bosses alongside you in real time, or engage in PvP if you're more of an antisocial type. Of course, to
Cool.
optimize your battle strategy, you're going to want to
Ooh,
build
the
a good
cutscenes
party,
anime
and
style.
Knights Chronicle
Like
gives
it.
you a lot of
Wow,
options to do so.
Tabasta.
Not only does it have over 100 fully voiced characters with unique abilities and vibrant
Decent.
personalities, it also gives you a lot of flexibility in customizing them. If you want a deep, rewarding RPG that you can play on your phone and play with friends, then click the link in the doobly-doo to try Knights Chronicle for yourself today.
Okay.
Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this little discussion of Monster Girls, and I'd love it if you'd let me know in the comments below who your favorite Monster Girls in anime and other media, I guess, are. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video,
Excuse
hit
me.
the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me, and I'd say ring the notification bell, but I don't know if that's helping anymore, so sign up for my carrier pigeon list to know when I put out new videos.
It's tough.
I'm Jeff Thu, professional shitbag, signing out from my mother's basement.
Sweet. That was a good video. That was cool. I liked it. Very good. Some cool monster stuff out there. I love it as well because like there was a lot of things I just didn't know what he was talking about in there. Like not that I didn't know what he was talking about. Just like some of the shows was like, what the hell's going on in that one? What the hell's going on in this one? And there's a lot going on. But some of that saga, check it out. So good. I am loving it. But it's not made me do like that. It's not made me go, ooh, I want to watch more Idol anime. It's made me go, this is really funny. I want to watch the next episode. Yeah, so cool. Thank you guys very much for watching. What did you guys think of that? What did you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. I nearly forgot the thing there. Brain fart. Leave comments down below. Let me know. I should watch and discuss some future videos. And I'll see you guys. It's all of you guys. Next time. Bye.